This is day 92 of using the I Do hydroponic garden. It is such a tangled mess right now. As you can see, I'm using clips to sticks so that they don't reach the top of the light. I have a sweet pepper flower there, and then somewhere behind there, that little white spot is another sweet pepper flower. I have to pollinate it. Oh wait, there's another one in between right there. Okay, sweet. So I have a few flowers. Then I have these other kitchen scraps that I've been growing. This is cabbage, and this is lettuce. And I have kale back there, but it's really not gonna do much, so I might just give up on that. I harvested this kale 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to experiment whether new sprouts would come out from the bottom, and they do. I don't think that it's going to produce anything substantial, but it's an interesting experiment. Today is day 95 of using the hydroponic system. I have some tomato flowers about to open, and I have a bunch of sweet pepper flowers. I self-pollinated it, and you can see there's a small pepper over there. Hopefully it will survive and it won't fall off. This used to be the row of kale, and it was growing a little bit, but then it totally died back, so I just cut them all back and they're just not going to grow anymore. I couldn't pull out the roots from here because it was just way too tangled, so I'm leaving it in there. I don't know how that's going to affect the reservoir. I feel like the stuff might rot in there, but I don't know. I'm just going to wait it out and see, because it's too late for me to change out the water because there's just, everything has grown too much here. Today is the 99th day of growing this hydroponic system. I have a ton of sweet pepper flowers. They're everywhere. I've been hand pollinating them with a little brush. And then you can see the tiniest little sweet pepper. It's like the size of a fingernail almost. I also have some tomato flowers. Today is day 123 growing in my hydroponic system. I'm starting to see a little bit of ripening. It's turning red on my mini sweet peppers. I don't think they're gonna get any bigger because there are about 6 or 7 on this one plant, but they're cute and they're bite-sized. And then I have a few little ones. The tomato plant continues to flower, but I have yet to see an actual tomato form yet. Today is 128th day of growing in this hydroponic system. So in the front here, I have a tomato plant, and this is an indeterminate tomato plant, which means it will continue to grow and grow and grow. So I think I'm gonna have to just chop it off, because even though it's growing these flowers, I'm not getting any fruit, and this is not what I want. So this isn't the right type of tomato to grow in a hydroponic system, but these were the seeds that I had, so I used them. So instead of throwing the entire plant away, I'm gonna cut it out and root it and then put it in the garden outside with soil. This has a really healthy root system, but it's just unfortunate it's not the right type of plant for the hydroponic system. I'll have to find seeds that are determinate, so I think that they'll be just smaller and bushier, and they'll be better for the hydroponic system. This is the entire plant taken out, and look how big it is. I would say that it's probably 4 or 5 feet. It's huge. The tomato plant took up all the space in this system. So I think I'm going to I'm still deciding if I wanted to ripen the rest of these peppers, wanted to ripen as they are, or if I want to start a whole new batch of seeds. I think I'm probably ready for a new batch because I've learned a bit more growing for 128 days. So I think maybe I'll just do greens this time. And I'm going to harvest these peppers and reset the entire hydroponic system. I think I can just pull it out. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, just pulled out some of the roots. But yeah, it's a very, very healthy plant. Okay, that's one. I don't really like that the light doesn't go that high and that these plants themselves just are so tall. Wow, look at this root system. Ew. Okay, it's kind of gross. All right, so I'm just gonna let these ripen on the plant. Okay. So I just pull this down, turn the power off, and okay. Oh, actually, I guess I could have just unplugged this part. And this part, I'm gonna right here. Okay. It's not that heavy. So I have about 4 liters of water in here. This is what it looks like opening up the lid. Lots of roots here. Pretty gunky. It's not as bad as I thought, but this definitely needs a cleaning.